Today very sad news: Trent Johnston road accident and very sick. 7 Little Johnstons fans worry for Trent Johnston, dementia next? There are more. Trent Johnston gets bad news on eye health, ready to fight. And 7 Little Johnstons amber cold to Trent in time of need, fans fuming, but why? I will explain everything, do not miss this video. Hello viewers, I'm Tina, welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I have a request for those of you who don't subscribe, comment, like after watching my video. Today please subscribe and stay with us, because it is very difficult for us to make a video. Let's go back to the news. 7 Little Johnstons fans worry for Trent Johnston, dementia next? Fans of 7 Little Johnstons feel a great deal of sympathy for Trent Johnston as he copes with the sobering reality of his brain diagnosis. Given everything that Trent is going through in season 15 scenes, many fans are worried that dementia will be the next thing that he has to deal with. What are fans saying? As viewers have witnessed in scenes from 7 Little Johnstons season 15, Trent Johnston recently received some heartbreaking news regarding his health. He had been experiencing symptoms such as vertigo, and by the time he went to have things checked out by a doctor, the results were not what he had hoped for. Trent finally had to inform his family that, at 47 years old, his brain was at the level of someone between 80 and 81 years old, which was an alarming rate of deterioration that worried Trent and his entire family. Trent Johnston has been a rock for his family for many years, and they are all used to depending on him for support. However, as Trent came to terms with the state of his brain, he needed to rely on his family for support for the first time. This was particularly unfortunate because everyone has been adjusting to the arrival of baby Leighton Bolden as well. There were worries that Trent would deal with his vertigo symptoms while he was on duty watching Leighton. Many fans are worried about Trent because of all the symptoms and indicators that he is currently dealing with in 7 Little Johnstons scenes. In particular, many viewers are worried that, based on scenes from season 15 thus far, Trent may develop dementia. Fans of 7 Little Johnstons recently expressed their worries about Trent and what might happen to him in the future. If Trent truly has the brain of an 80-something and dementia runs in his family, there is a really good chance he can get early onset dementia within the next 10 years. Dementia progresses so quickly, and he is already having memory loss. That's very sad for him and his family. Liz expressed gratitude that she had a child before her father's condition worsened. Which is not a good way to look at it, but it is true that they should make the most of their time with Trent before it is too late. If it's coming, he can start to make plans and get them in writing, give his sister, Heidi, a copy, another commenter said. If I were in his shoes, I wouldn't trust Amber considering her opinion on what to do with Trent's father. Wonder if it's too late to get a long-term care policy? Trent Johnston gets bad news on eye health, ready to fight. The 7 Little Johnstons star Trent Johnston recently learned some disturbing news about his eyes. Fans were already concerned after the TV star recently underwent an MRI test. After this, viewers will witness the consequences in later reality show episodes where Trent will learn more about his eyes. Audiences first learned about Trent from the TLC series 7 Little Johnstons. Since all 5 of his children have dwarfism, he and his wife nurture them together. Viewers have watched the family members develop and evolve over time. Trent has mentioned feeling unwell, including experiencing dizziness, in recent episodes. To learn more about his condition, he recently had an MRI. According to a recent People video, Trent sees Dr. Hinson, an ophthalmologist who specializes in eye conditions, for an examination. After learning that Trent has an irregularity on the cornea, Hinson reviewed Trent's test results and explained, basically there's a weakened spot in the cornea and it's causing the front surface of his eye to be really irregular shaped. He was also informed that the condition has made his eyes almost like a balloon. And if you push a balloon about in a certain spot, it will essentially pooch out. That's what you have there. Simply pushing out, it distorts your vision to the point where glasses aren't the greatest choice for you. To the extent that we are able to get you to view the best, this is the first time I've had a doctor tell me about my astigmatism and how bad it is, Trent said. And that it might not be the source of my vertigo or some of my issues with eye movement. In any case, it's not healthy for me. Neither my eyes nor my vision will benefit from it. It also needs to be fixed. During their conversation, Dr. Hinson also suggested that Trent would benefit from switching from glasses to contact lenses. Trent, on the other hand, said, "When I first hear that, I'm like, ugh. I dislike it when people touch my eyes or do anything else." But he also had the feeling that I'm ready to tackle it and ready to get it fixed at this point. 7 Little Johnstons Amber cold to Trent in time of need, fans fuming, but why? Viewers of 7 Little Johnstons have criticized Amber Johnston for her aloof conduct, especially with her spouse Trent Johnston. What did viewers think of this after seeing Amber exhibit these unsettling behaviors? Though this isn't necessarily a bad thing in theory, many 7 Little Johnstons fans take issue with Amber's tendency to impose herself on her adult children and everything they are involved in. While it's one thing to be a concerned parent and act accordingly, when it comes to Amber Johnston and how the great majority of viewers view her on the show, it's easy to agree that she is the main villain among the cast members' family. Although Amber's severe parenting style is something that many fans of 7 Little Johnstons have grown accustomed to, many viewers were taken aback by Amber's recent actions toward her husband, Trent Johnston. Although Amber's actions toward her kids are by no means justified, many found her current treatment of Trent concerning. The reality of Trent having to place his father in a care facility was recently brought to light by viewers. Amber keeps talking in his ear, nonetheless, despite everything else. Even while Amber Johnston's behavior has become the norm for most 7 Little Johnstons fans, many still find it concerning. Especially when you take into account the extremes of insensitivity Amber may occasionally exhibit, especially against her husband in this instance. Recently, one user said, "Consider attempting to accept your father's illness while your wife is being as unsupportive as she can be. She genuinely doesn't appear to care about anyone's feelings." But Trent is the one who is yapping in his ear while he tries to come to terms with the fact that his dad is 90 years old and needs to be placed in a nursing home. "No, everything will be fine, I'm here to support you, and we'll work this out together." She really had the audacity to say, "I've been telling y'all," instead. You did a great job supporting your hubby of 25 years, Amber. Having this discussion on Christmas Eve, no less, according to another poster. You could see Trent literally dying within as she spoke. Even though she kept bringing up end-of-life care, which was quite usual for her. Horrible. It is simply awful. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.